This year, 24,000 couples will get married in Ireland. We follow 6 couples for 7 extraordinary days of their lives. Roisin McDonough and Darren Ryan met 3 years ago. They live in Waterford with their 2 daughters, Harper Willow and Dakota Sky. In just 6 days, they will celebrate their marriage with family and friends in their hometown.
Like, I know a lot of people are starting from marriage, but I think for us, it's nearly like an ending. Is Darren romantic? What's romantic? What's romance? Like, romance is so different, like, for different people. Like, I suppose because we have kids, I don't know, him washing up the bottles to me is so romantic because I don't have to do it and I hate doing them. It's one of the tasks that he actually takes and does, thank God.
So romance to you is me doing bits around the house?
Yeah, but it is.
Darren, a driver with Bus Éireann, is working most of the week, while stay-at-home mum Roisin works on the finer details of the day.
It's important to have your own input, I think. And I think because I'm a graphic designer, like, people will expect me to be doing stuff. Back in the day, yeah, I would have had all the time in the world to be doing this and it would have looked 10 times more, but sure, look what I'm dealing with around me. Oh no, not that, no.
In a high-risk move, Roisin wants Labrador Roxy to bring their wedding rings up the aisle.
Roxy is going to be our ring bearer on the day, so the best man will get the rings from her collar and give them to us. Thank you. Because Darren said he's not taking his wedding rings from a dog. Wedding traditions aren't that important to us. Tradition isn't important to us, we've had 2 babies. We're having a humanist ceremony. It's a lot more about what we want rather than what is tradition and what is kind of expected of you. And then obviously having a dog as your ring bearer isn't a tradition.
How are we going to lure you up the aisle?
How are we going to get you up the aisle?
We'll have to do a carrot and stick with a packet of chocolate buttons, will we? It's the only time you'll be going up the aisle because you're staying here for the rest of your days with Daddy, aren't you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you are.
I still think the idea of putting Roxy on the lead, attached to her walker and bring her up was great.
Yeah, if Roxy gets loose out the main road then that's not so great.
She
Mama. Sounds like a great idea.
I think so.
Does that sound like a great idea? You going to have a dance with Dada? No?
Do you know what? You're just not going to know until the day what's going to happen. That's the scary thing about it.
That's the fun part.
It's not. So it's 10:30 and I've just finished my flower girl wand, my second flower girl wand. I had the other one finished already. So I've completed the second one. I think that's all the crafts now I'm going to do. That's enough, that's enough. That took me hours to do. I think I'll stick to making what I'm used to making, cute little babies. I'm joking, that's it. Well, we met at a wedding and Darren came over and sat down beside me.
So then I said, sure, I don't know what to say to her. So.
Is that why you didn't talk to me?
Yeah, sure, I didn't know what to say to you.
I didn't know that.
And Laura had said to me, my sister said, people will say just be yourself, but she said, when it comes to you, don't be yourself, be anyone else but yourself.
I suppose he was different. And that interested me because he was different. He wasn't trying to get to like know me in a way a typical guy would, like kind of all over me and just, you know, like buttering me up. He was complete opposite.
First time I saw her, I was sitting at the back of a church in Ferrybank at a wedding and Roisin waltzed down the aisle and I saw her and I said, I have to get talking to this girl later on. And I managed to get talking to her and I really, really liked her. But she's so different from anyone I've ever met. She's so honest, she's kind, and she's very, very straight. If she has something to say to you, she says it. There's no beating around the bush with it. You'll always know where you stand with Roisin.
My wedding dress, it's not going to be something I think Darren will like, but I don't care. He likes things how he likes his women, plain. I don't know why he's doing it with me, it's a man, but plain. So like he likes plain chocolate, he likes everything plain. He would rather me in a bed sheet. Seriously, oh, I don't mean it that way, oh my God.
I'd always have in a bed sheet.
That plain material. Been up and down with some fittings and And we finally got there, and it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. There was just never not going to be a Darren once he sat beside me, and I know that. And I'm gonna cry. My God. By the way, this is ridiculous because I cry over everything. It's a perfect ending, you know? Like, I know a lot of people are starting from marriage, but I think for us, it's nearly like an ending because we've had the babies, we have the house, we've had that life of a family already. Yeah, so I can't wait. And I'm supposed to say speech.
I don't believe in any form of organised religion. I don't believe in God, or, you know, and especially after what went on in this country with the Catholic Church. No way was I getting married in a church. And Roisin knew that. She knew that before I ever asked her to marry me, that she knew I just don't do religion.
Over a third of Irish marriages are now celebrated by civil ceremony. Roisin and Darren's humanist wedding is a first for Darren's mum.
Mello.
Who's there? Look.
Hello, Darren. Hiya, Harper.
You don't want to end up like Nana, do you?
I'm not even sure myself now exactly what this humanist bit is about. It's just that there's no kind of God involved in it or anything, isn't it, I think? To me, it really doesn't matter. I don't mind. Whatever, they can do their own thing as long as they're happy, as long as they're healthy, as long as they're good people. I don't think it matters.
She wants to do it all, you know? She wants to have her own stamp on it, and that suits me.
Well, it's not that I want to have my own stamp on it, it's just that it'll get done if I do it.
Darren is taking the week in his stride. Keen to get him involved, Roisin insists he helps finalise the table plan for their 115 guests.
There.
Okay.
So these are the tables.
Right.
It was your first time doing your tables yesterday, completely. Your first time even looking at the list, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is easy. Yeah.
Now, you got to remember, right, so number 1 will be sitting beside number 10. This is like a round, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not so easy, is it? And like you could do the thing where you just let anyone sit wherever they want, but I don't know, I think I prefer sitting, knowing where I'm sitting at a wedding. Like, I've been at weddings where I've sat next to people who I didn't know for Adam. We all know how that went. Just have a look there in the monitor. Which one is it?
It's Harper.
Just switch over there. She's sitting up. Ah, she's grand.
No.
She's dummying her out.
I just went up to her for give her a little cuddle. You're a cold-hearted woman.
I'm not. I'm not. Every little cry and he goes up, seriously. Like.
Is it? Okay.
I don't want to be at this all night. I swear to God I don't. But I have to hand it in the morning, do you know, to be fair to the hotel, like. So it's going to be a long night. I'm actually kind of nervous for the day.
Not at all. I'm not nervous at all. I know you have everything organised and the day will run smoothly.
That's why I'm just nervous that things won't go to
They
plan
will,
or whatever.
they will.
I can imagine myself down in the hotel room because we're getting a room built in the room. But I know I'll end up with the towel around me, with my hair and makeup done in the hotel room, making sure everything's going to plan and everything's going the way I want it to go.
This morning, Roisin needs to figure out what her ambitious room within a room will look like on the wedding day.
In here. Come on, in here with Mammy. So there's going to be a big, huge circular tent. So you're walking straight into it. You see none of the hotel room. And then walking up a red aisle, and there's going to be Roman pillars at the end with big flowers on it. So as you're, and uplighting, that's important. And a table then in the centre, and more Roman, I don't know if I'm using the right words actually, Roman, like tall things like that with flowers at the top. That's what I envision. So hopefully that's what it is. Oh, the big entrance up the aisle, yeah. My entrance has to be spot on with the music, otherwise we'll have to redo it again. The flower girls, the flower babies, and the bridesmaids all have about 4 minutes to get up the aisle.
Jesus Christ.
Because I have to come in at a particular part. So what we need to do is time how long it takes you guys to walk from here up to here. Because I know I need to come in at a particular point in the song.
Roisin is leaving nothing to chance. Everyone needs to get their timings right for her big entrance.
So
That took you 22 seconds.
I don't know if I'm going to get up at the point that I want to get up. I have to, it has to happen, but I just, at this stage now, I'm going through it.
I'll be standing here with Dad. So I should be
yeah.
and then...
Yeah.
See, that build-up keeps confusing me because I think it's about to go and it doesn't.
Yeah, it's very...
How will I know it's a minute into the song? See, I won't have a stopwatch
Oh,
in the day.
yeah.
Now, let's see how good Roxy is. Down. Ah.
It's turning into a circus, isn't it?
It'll be grand.
Do you know what? It's going to be a bloody mess.
So I had the rehearsal go.
Oh my God. I think I'm after biting off more than I can chew.
Why?
It's going to be a nightmare.
Why?
So basically, I was kind of timing it that Harper would walk up the girls.
Yeah.
Not a hope. Oh, she was like, no,
No, she won't have that today. She's going to be straight up the middle.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Once that aisle is clear in time for me, I don't care. Imagine during the vows, Darren, blah, blah, blah. Roxy, sit! Oh my God. Mammy! Mammy!
In 3 days' time, Waterford couple Roisin and Darren will become husband and wife. With 2 flower babies, 2 bridesmaids, a dog and herself to get up the aisle, Roisin is worried she's taken on far too much.
Do you know what? It's going to be a bloody mess.
I think I'll be like a child waiting for Christmas the night before. I'm really looking forward to it. Sure, I can't believe she's going to marry me.
I think marriage is going to ground me a lot more. It's going to bring me back to reality a lot more. That I think it'll calm me a bit. It'll calm me in the relationship. That
I hope it does calm you.
Since meeting Darren 3 years ago, Roisin's priorities have changed.
I was like always independent and I'd do what I want and go here and there and only worried about me. Since meeting Darren and obviously since having the 2 babies, it's completely changed.
I suppose the biggest, weirdest thing for me is I count my family as my mum, my dad, my brothers. So it's still new to me to kind of count like, oh, like this is my family. I settled into it way better than I could ever have imagined. Again? I have to just kind of put Roisin kind of to the back and take Mammy to the front, like.
With just 2 days to go, Roisin has yet to write her wedding vows.
With the Humanist Ceremony, is there vows or is it a prayer kind of situation or?
Yeah, no, it's vows as well, and it was Darren's idea that we'd write our own vows, and I was just like going, I didn't know what a vow was. Seriously, like I know what a vow is, as in like you're saying your promise and stuff, but I didn't know kind of what you're kind of promising. Are you promising practical stuff or just, do you know, I promise to love you forever kind of thing?
You'll get through the vows and it will be great to hear them and to actually say what you feel.
No, I have nothing to do bar get ready that morning. And just if the weather is nice, we can stroll down the road. The hotel is 3/4 of a mile from here.
You'd walk down to the hotel in your suits?
Ah, we would, yeah.
But you'd be all sweaty when you get. You would. There'd be a smell of outside off you.
She has this thing about a smell of outside.
There's a smell of outside. It's when you've been outside for a while and you come in and there's a smell on you. I don't know what it is. I call it a smell of outside.
I know Darren all my life. I didn't really have a father figure, as you'd say, in my life really, but Darren kind of took me under his wing and he's a very special person in my life.
That's lovely, Mark, lad. Thank you. You're a miracle worker.
As Darren tries on his suit for the final time, his thoughts turn to one special person who won't be joining him on the day.
My dad died a few months ago, so I'll miss him there on the day. He got 2 weeks to live last August and we got until April out of him, which was brilliant. I never held out much hope that he'd get to the wedding, but he got till April and he knew, and he'd talk about the wedding and he'd tell you, look, I'd probably have to go home early on the day. I won't be well enough for the dancing and the band, but no, I'll miss him. I'll always miss him. It's Roisin's day, so I won't bring too much of Dad into the day that way. Once everything goes well for Roisin, everything will go well for me.
I had to Google what a vow was. I know, like just kind of like how you kind of write them and stuff like that. And I think it's worked out quite nice actually. It's kind of kind of funny but sentimental and quite nice at the same time. That's it. I'm absolutely knackered. So that's at least is another big thing ticked off the list now anyway. And hopefully I can start to relax from here on in. Just worry about my beauty treatments.
Is there anything that you can think of?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you have 76 items on your list.
Yeah.
It's a bigger logistical exercise to move Roisin for one night in the hotel than it was moving into the house.
Definitely.
So what am I doing now? Just putting the stuff in you call out?
Just, no, well, just have a think. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Wedding dress. Yes, it's there.
You're going to check everything there after this?
Yeah.
Right. Is there any need for me now? Because
No, I suppose not. Okay. Check and check. Say bye-bye, Dad.
you're going to miss me.
See you tomorrow.
Roisin and the girls are staying at the wedding venue tonight. The next time they will all see each other will be at the top of the aisle.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See ya.
Look at Daddy. Say bye to Daddy. Bye, Daddy. Say bye-bye.
Me and Roisin's first date, it was at Theatre Royal in Waterford. It was a Christmas carol, and I kept the tickets because I knew straight away that night this is something special.
Hi.
How are you today? We're all
Oh,
excited.
great. Yeah, getting excited now.
And there's an energy off Roisin, just something
And a glass of wine.
tangible you can feel. Like a force field around her nearly. She's such personality.
Now, this is the wedding dress.
Yes, okay.
Super careful.
A dinner dance we went to a few months later, Roisin had an awful hangover after it the next day, and Monday then she still had an awful hangover, and by Tuesday her hangover, she was starting to get concerned it mightn't be just a hangover. As it transpired, it wasn't, it was a Harper. So we went in on Wednesday morning real early into the doctor's to get the pregnancy confirmed, and this is the ticket from the parking outside the doctor's surgery. I kept it so it has the time and the date of when we went in, so I'm going to put them all in a frame now and drop them over to the hotel for someone to give to Roisin tomorrow morning, so hopefully she'll like it.
It's about 11 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2. So about 3 hours to go.
I'm just trying to kill the time now. I woke up early and just to pass away the time, I had a bit of a clean up and I said I'd throw on an old wash there and that, have it done.
That's so nice. Isn't that lovely? You actually kept all those things. Yeah. It's easy to confirm that you were pregnant with Harry. Yeah.
Roxy's on her way to the Woodlands Hotel, aren't you, Roxy? She was never going to get married without Roxy. Now, bring her off to the Poochie parlour.
Can you just take as much care as possible? Yeah, sure.
Enjoy the day if I don't get to see
I'm
you.
stressing now.
I actually done the vows the other day and they're what I feel, and they were so easy to do then it just came to me. She makes it easy.
I'm just going to go in and have a quick look at the rooms, and I have to do it quick because I've no makeup done and I have an hour to get ready. Oh my actual God. It's absolutely stunning. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Darren has been relaxed all week. Now, with just over 1 hour to the wedding, he starts to feel the pressure for the first time.
Just time is after flying by now. Oh, to put the ribbons on that car as well. I'm only feeling the pressure now because the time is running away on us. I'm going to be down there for 1:30, so it's 10 to now, and let's get the car ready, have a little bit to eat, have a shower.
In the hotel, Roisin is under a different kind of pressure as Pastor Tom calls in to go through the final details of the ceremony.
Oh, you don't have stuff to go through with me now.
Well, I will anyway, whenever you're ready.
Well, I think they all look amazing.
But somebody wants to take her out anyway, and this is your moment.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at you.
Yeah,
You're going to the man who's going to marry you.
yeah,
Your partner,
yeah.
your life partner, your best friend.
You're going to start me off, Tom.
This is good crying, not bad crying.
Calm all week. No nerves, no anything. I'm nervous now.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
I know I forget. It's actually gorgeous, isn't it? I played the entrance song for Darren, and when I showed him what part I was going to come in at, he rolled around the floor laughing. He thought it was hysterical.
It's the big moment. The bridal party and Labrador Roxy make it down the aisle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the arrival of the bride.
And now it's Roisin's big entrance.
It actually all went up a lot quicker, so we have to wait probably a minute or two. Oh gosh, it's not long after this. Ready?
Funny how a song seems so long.
Exactly. Oh, go on, Dad.
Like a fairy tale.
We came up at the wrong time.
I promise to be honest, loyal and hard-working in our relationship. I promise to respect your opinions and encourage your ideas. I promise to be the best dad I can possibly be to Harper and Dakota. And with every beat of my heart, I love you more and more.
Darren, I can't believe this day has finally arrived. I can't promise you a dinner on the table every evening. What I can promise you is when there is no dinner on the table, it'll be only you who I'll want to share a takeaway with. And although I can't promise you a perfect relationship, I can promise you a relationship that's perfect for us.
I now declare them to be husband and wife. Darren, you may kiss your bride.
I don't know, it hasn't hit me yet. I still don't feel like I'm married.
Yeah,
Ask me in a year.
She's my legal girlfriend now.
Yeah, we're legal girlfriend and boyfriend now.
Never expected to be a centre of attention for 248 people.
It is colour-coded.
Stressed.
A little bit over the last couple of days.
5, 6, 7, 8, and hip, and hip, and hip, and hip.